Alright, today we're making some seitan homemade, which is kind of like tofu and tempeh in that it serves as the meaty component to some vegan dishes. You could put it in a sandwich, or I'll slice it up sort of like you would cutlets and have them over a salad tonight, how I'm going to make it. And you've maybe seen seitan at the grocery store, like with tofu in that section, and it's typically pretty expensive and small packages, so I think making it at home is the way to go, and you'll see how simple it is right now. So I'm starting with the dry ingredients. We'll start with 1 cup of Vital Wheat gluten flour, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, a ½ teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and then I add a ½ teaspoon of poultry seasoning, which is not really something I stock, so I'll do just a dash of garlic, parsley, and black pepper. 2 tablespoons of tahini into 3/4 cups of vegetable broth. And the wet into the dry, and stir it until it's mixed in. I turn the dough out onto the cutting board or counter, and I give it, I don't know, I need it for probably about a minute or so. It starts to get kind of shiny like this. It's kind of like meat dough, which sounds unappetizing, but luckily it's, you know, not actually meat. Now I'm going to shape it into something of kind of a log, like that. Take a knife, I'm going to cut it into like 6 roughly equal pieces. And then each of these, I'm going to kind of squish and form into just like a somewhat flat disc, stretch it out a little bit. And I'm going to lay them all in this pan, which is about 8 by 8. Alright, and now I'm taking, this is 2 1/4 cups vegetable broth. That's not really specific, it's just I made 3 cups of vegetable broth to make this recipe. So between 2 and 3 cups of vegetable broth, I'll say, you're going to pour over these cutlets. Pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for an hour, but flip them over at the 45-minute mark. After 45 minutes, we'll let the other side get a little bit brown for just the remaining 15. Alright, so these are out of the oven and a little bit cooled, and now I'm gonna take them, and I like to slice them. So you can, at this point, do whatever you want with them, but I like to slice them up if we're gonna have them over salad like we are tonight. So maybe, I don't know, 6 strips per cutlet. Usually when we make this, we use barbecue sauce, and there's a brand by Woodstock, I think it's called, that I really like, but tonight for something different I made some buffalo sauce. If it's good, I'll record the recipe next time, but it's sort of a trial for now. So got this mixed up. I'm gonna pour it over these guys, get all messy and toss it with my hands, and then pop it back in the oven at 350 for probably half an hour, 30 minutes, and I will mix it up like halfway through. So here we go, all finished. We let these go, as you can tell, just a little bit too long. A few of them are a little bit burnt, but should be no problem. So I'm gonna put them over this kind of ranchy salad I have here. Should be really good.